Hello, I'd like to meditate with you today. Today's meditation will be on feeling like So I feel like utter shit and I'm still recovering from surgery, so it makes sense. There's no, I'm not worried about feeling like shit, but I just feel like it. So I'd like to remind you, what is meditation? The basis of meditation is awareness, and awareness is the knowingness, the thing in your mind that knows what you're doing, saying, thinking, or feeling at any given moment. So meditating is when you recognize what you're doing, saying, thinking, or feeling at any given moment. So we can meditate on anything, anywhere, anytime. That's what my teacher taught me, and what I'd like to share with you. And I'd like to remind you that I'm not a teacher. I'm a student who's been practicing for the last 9 years. So the intention of meditation is to be happy and free from suffering, and to wish that for all other beings in the world and in the universe. So today I'm not feeling great. I'm feeling really not great. I'm in pain. I had a headache all day. I'm feeling some relief from the headache. I took 2 more extra strength Tylenol. After about 4 hours, but still, it's like, it didn't go away the first time I took it. Finally, it's going away. So that's okay. How to meditate on the sensation of feeling like shit, you just recognize that you feel like shit and just become aware of the sensations that are present. So I'm going to be aware with my back straight, centering myself in my body. I'll be aware that I'm in a bit of pain right now. I'm under stress and my body is healing, it's recovering, so there's a lot going on in my body. A lot going on. So I have to be very forgiving of my body right now and focus on healing, just general healing. I don't even want to sit up straight. I just want to. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. Like, it's exhausting being ill and being. Like, it's been 18 months, and I'm finally at the end of it. It's been more like 5 years, but 18 months of the worst of it, where I was, completely disabled. With my organ leaking internally. If you are interested, you can watch more of my other videos on pain and surgery that explains it all. But basically, yeah, I have endometriosis, so my organ, my ovary had a cyst on it that was leaking for an entire 1.5 years. And I finally got surgery last week. A week tomorrow, I'll have had surgery. So I'm still on the early stages of recovery. So I really have to be patient with my body. So I'll be aware of all this dialogue, all this, coaxing myself, or coaching myself to heal. It's a part of the process. I really need time, and I have to give myself that, because the pain that I'm feeling now is so frustrating because it feels like it's the end, you know? And it's painful, like it feels like stab wounds or something. From the surgery, I had to get my appendix removed also, so it was a really long surgery, double surgery in one. Oh, I'm so exhausted. So I'll just be aware of all this and aware of how it makes me feel. And then, you know, once I kind of just take note of everything that's there in my awareness, then I can bring myself back to my breath. And do a breathing meditation. So I'll feel the sensations of the lesions, feel the sensations of everything being tight in there, very tense. All my muscles want to be kind of tense around the, you know, but I'll try to loosen the muscles that I don't need to use, try to just release any tension that doesn't need to be there. In my abdomen, that's where, of course, the surgery was. So there's a lot of tension in there. So I'll just, you know, gently send warm thoughts. I can even send this thought, I want to be happy and free from suffering. And I wish that for myself, genuinely. Just to wish myself to be free from the suffering. And I deserve to be free from the suffering. There was nothing that I deserved in the first place. I didn't deserve the suffering in the first place. No one does. So why would I wish that for myself or think that I deserved anything other than what I, you know, the pain that I went through? But I do deserve better. And so I heal, just wish that healing for myself, wish that release of that pain for myself. I wish to be happy and free from suffering. And I deserve it. I'm worthy of being happy and free from suffering. I'm worthy of inner peace. I'm worthy of a pain-free body. And although I can't have that right now, I know that in the future, hopefully with time, patience, lots of patience. They didn't say right away I'd be better because they couldn't get all the endometriosis out, unfortunately. They said that a lot of it will have to come out on its own because it was kind of floating around. It wasn't anything they could laser off or anything, so I have to accept that and accept that they had to take out my appendix, accept that how much pain I was in and the trauma that I was under. The trauma that I experienced is a part of my life story now. And I can allow it to be present with my practice. The strength I have gained from the pain and the compassion I have gained is so valuable. I don't think I'd trade it for anything. So I'll just sit and be aware of that. Be grateful. And just be aware of all of this in my awareness as I sit and watch my mind carry on. Always hoping for the best. And just allow myself to wish for the best for myself without any other dialogues or guilt. I don't need to feel guilty for wanting the best for myself. I wish to be free from this suffering, and I wish to be happy. And I genuinely send myself that wish. And just allow that wish to fill you up with your breath. You can imagine it as a white light filling you up. A rainbow light. All the colors of the rainbow filling you up. Bright and beautiful. And you deserve this beautiful, shimmering rainbow light. And just let it fill you up with each inhale. And with every exhale, exhale any toxic energy that you feel in your body. Just release it. And breathe in that beautiful, pure rainbow light that fills you with love and compassion for yourself. And then exhale any tension, any tar. I imagine it as this thick tar, gray kind of color that just oozes out of me. And just allow that to be. Allow your mind to be aware of that imagery if it helps you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Some people are more into words. I wish to be happy and free from suffering. I wish to be happy and free from suffering. That's what my teacher, Yonggi Mingyur Rinpoche, taught me. That's actually his phrase. I wish to be happy and free from suffering. So just guide yourself with that. I wish to be happy and free from pain. You can open your eyes if your eyes have been closed. Take a nice deep breath. And notice any sensations that are occurring in your body now that you've given yourself that wish. I feel much more calm. I feel much more cared for. Honestly, I feel like cared for in a way that I wasn't cared for before I gave myself that wish. So thank you for being here and meditating with me. I hope you enjoyed. I just got a haircut. Feels nice. My ends were so dead and I haven't... Anyway, just feels nice. Oh. It alleviates the pain, but not permanently, of course. So just notice that. Anytime I inhale deeply, it does hurt. And even talking hurts, so I'm gonna go. But thank you so much for meditating with me, and I hope you enjoyed. Have an awesome day. Bye.